yesterday, Democratic Senator Cory Booker broke the record. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. He broke the record for the longest speech ever on the Senate floor, beating the previously held record by Strom Thurmond. And Strom, wait now. I want you to feel this. Strom Thurmond was on the floor filibustering against the Civil Rights Act back in 1957. Right. Cory Booker just wiped that out. Take a look at Mr. Booker in action.
There's a room here in the Senate named after Strom Thurmond. To hate him was wrong. And maybe my ego got too caught up that if I stood here, maybe, just maybe I could break this record of the man who tried to stop the rights upon which I stand. I'm not here, though, because of his speech. I'm here despite his speech.
Would the senator yield for a question?
Chuck Schumer, it's the only time in my life I can tell you no.
I just want to tell you a question. Do you know you have just broken the record? Do you know how proud this caucus is of you? Do you know how proud America is of you?
Open the floor.
Well, can you imagine somebody getting on the floor for 24 hours just to
25?
No, not this one. I'm talking about Strom Thurmond.
Yes.
Just to take the rights away from people. What kind of a monster is that, really, when you think about it?
We're seeing it playing out. We're seeing it playing out.
For people of color, not just anybody, a specific group of people that he targeted with his evil mind.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Well, and Strom Thurmond wasn't really arguing and standing on business and arguing substance. He was reading the DC phone book. What was so different about this is that we saw someone that stood on business. We saw someone that finally disrupted the deafening silence that is happening in Washington, D.C. We saw real leadership for the Democratic Party. And this is the stuff that he highlighted. He highlighted the attack on our institutions, the economic pain that Americans are going through, healthcare and education being under siege, veterans disrespected, national security and international credibility at risk, free speech, academic freedom being threatened, January 6th insurrectionists celebrated and not punished. Those are the things that he was talking about. And what I loved when he really began, he said, this is not normal, this is a crisis. I have been saying this for so long. We are in a constitutional crisis. Now is not the time to
And he said all that without peeing once.
That's the most stunning part, that part.
He fasted and was dehydrated. He said he was fasting for 3 days.
Friday. Well, and one thing that we've talked about this table, but actually disagreed a little bit, is what the fight should look like. I have said to react in rage and hot-headed just to show you're resisting and you're fighting is not effective. This was effective. This was calculated, coordinated, and disciplined. He did it with a village of other Democrats. He didn't pee, but he used the question of like 24 Democrats stood up to help him with that. That is what fighting looks like if you want results.
So it's also what leadership looks like. I just want to say one thing. 350 million likes on TikTok Live.
Wow.
On TikTok. That's more people than exist in the United States of America. So
I've got nothing but respect for the fact that he didn't eat, didn't drink, and didn't pee for that period of time. I mean, that shows this sort of old school kind of fighting that I don't feel like we see in politicians anymore. Yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of folks who are going to be looking at Cory Booker and saying, maybe that's who should be leading the Senate. Because something I still believe, and I know this table disagrees, the filibuster is a very powerful tool, especially when it's a talking filibuster. It was a little different because he wasn't blocking specific legislation. But Democrats do have the power in the minority to go up there and say, I'm not going to stop talking until we reconsider this bill or this judicial nomination. Well, this power of the minority exists for a reason.
He stopped the business of the Senate. There was supposed to be a vote on the NATO rep. That didn't happen. When Harry Reid was the Democratic minority leader, he knew how to get business done, even though he was the minority leader.
You know what? Here's what I'm going to say. We can sit back and talk about what people should be doing, haven't been doing. People have been fighting since the election. And just because we're not aware of it, because media wasn't covering, nobody was covering
That's
it.
true.
People weren't talking. No,
until he broke the record.
And no one is talking about all the resistance that's happening in the streets in America. People are resisting. They are saying no, no, no.
The town halls, too.
The town halls. These are all important because the bottom line is, it's great that Cory did what he did, but it really is going to be up to us. This fight is our fight.
And he said that.
You know, I know.
Yeah, he said
but
that.
I'm just going to put a period on what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, no, I'm just saying that it's important that everybody remember that it's fine to depend on them, but not just them.
Yep.
It has to be all of us. It has to be all of us. Men, women, you are our biggest allies. We are your biggest allies. Regardless of where you come from, we are your allies. If you're gay, straight, black, white, Asian, doesn't matter. We are each other's allies. If we don't fight for each other, nobody's fighting for us. So,